debut show from here at Zenkaikon. I've got a lot of material, so we have 2 couples. And if you guys would please introduce yourselves.
Steve.
I'm Sarah.
Hi Steve, hi Sarah. How long have y'all been together?
We've been dating for about 6 years and we've been married for 2.
All right, 6 years.
Lily.
Hi Lily.
Catherine.
Hi Catherine. How long have y'all been together?
6 months.
About 6 months. All right. Well, there you go. Our couples, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You guys won the toss prior, and you guys have cut your cards beforehand. We've reshuffled all the decks, mixed them around a bit, so you might have the money cards this time. And who knows? It's all random there. So, but you have cut the cards. So here comes the first question. Brand new game. We asked 100 gamers. Have you ever rented a video game just to copy it so you can keep it forever? How many of our 100 gamers said that they have rented a video game just to copy it so they can keep it forever?
7.
15. All right, 15 out of 100 you say. All right. Do you think it's higher or lower than 15?
Higher.
Higher, you say. Okay, so whoever gets this right will go to their cards first. So the actual number of gamers who said that they had rented a video game just to copy it so you can keep it forever is 10, not higher. All right. Finally, you can turn over some of these cards today. All right. Remember, you get a choice of 2 base cards. Here's your first card. It's a 6. Do you want it? It's a pretty bad card. Do you want to keep it?
Yeah.
You're going to keep the 6. Okay, higher or lower? Higher than a 6? No, it's a 4. All right. We'll muck that. You guys get a free shot at your cards. You cannot change this because you didn't win the question. All right. You guys start with a jack. Do you want higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower than a jack. A 3. Yeah, that's right. And I gotta get used to my own stuff here. Okay. I assure you it's a 3. You want to call this one?
Higher.
All right, higher than a 3. No! All right. So you guys both go back to your base cards, and we will muck those and get them out of here. All right. Which means we go to another question, and if you would please replace those 2 cards there. Oh no, the 6 stays. Yeah, there you go. All right. So we just replace the ones that are gone, and a new question. This time you guys get a question. We asked 100 people in a relationship. This is a very fitting question. Have you ever cosplayed with your significant other as 2 characters who are actually in a canon relationship? How many of our 100 people said that they had cosplayed with their significant other as 2 characters who are in a canon relationship? 45. All right, 45 out of 100 you say. You guys think that that's higher or lower?
Lower.
Higher. Lower. Okay, lower you say. All right, we'll see who is right. The actual number of people in a relationship who have cosplayed with their significant other as a canon couple is 25. All right, the 6 is still there. Do you want to change it now?
Yes.
All right, we're going to change it to 6. Okay, this time the 6 is a queen. Lower than the queen. 9. You want to play this card? All right, 3s we can do. You got a new base card. All right, so there we are. We go to question number 3 of 4. The 4th question is sudden death. So here we go. This time, you guys had the last one, so do it this way. Okay, so you guys are up. This time, we asked 100 congoers if it meant that you had to pay an extra $20 to get in. Do you think people who staff an AnimeCon should all be paid employees? if it meant that you had to pay an extra 20 bucks to get in. How many said no? They would not pay the extra.
200.
70. All right, 70 out of 100 said no, thank you. Okay, you guys think that number's higher or lower? Higher. Lower, you say. Okay, lower we can do. The actual number of congoers who would pay the extra 20 bucks so that the staff could be paid is 37. So it was lower, and apparently we have a lot of very generous people taking our surveys. All right, so we go back to your jack. Do you want to keep this jack?
Yeah.
Gonna keep the jack. All right, call this card. Lower than the jack. It's a 2. Higher than a 2. It's a 10. All right, gonna freeze that. Okay, that means it's the 4th question, which means it's time for sudden death. Someone has to win on this play of the cards. Control is very important, and you guys get the question this time. So here we go. We once again ask 100 congoers. Have you ever looked around at a convention and said, wow, I'm the oldest person here? How many of our 100 congoers said yes? Wow, I'm the oldest person here. How many out of 100 said, wow, I'm the oldest person here? At some point in the comment. Lower, you say. All right. Lower. Whoever is right, I'll then have a very important question for you for sudden death. All right. The actual number of congoers who have said, wow, I'm the oldest person here is 26. All right. Now here's the situation. You have 3 cards to go and a 9 which you can change. You can either try it yourself. They have 2 cards to go and a 10 that they cannot change. Do you want to play your cards or do you want to force them to play their cards for the first game of the match? Play or pass? What's that?
We'll play.
Okay, you're going to play. All right. Do you want to change the 9? Okay, we want a new card. All right, let's see how we do. Your 9 is now a 3. Higher than a 3, 6. Higher than a 6. Oh! Which means you guys win game number 1. All right, mark all the cards and replace them with 5 brand new cards, if you would please, ladies. And you guys get a bonus prize. Are you gamers?
I am.
You're a gamer. What we have for you is a stress reliever, which I'm sure you can both use in a 6-month relationship. This came to us, this was part of an arcade block. This is a Metroid Morph Ball stress reliever, which I'm sure you can certainly use. And that's your bonus prize for the first game of Play Your Cards Right. Job getting us back. We are in full strength. And time for game number 2. Remember, if they win, they're going to play points for prizes. So you guys get this question first. So they got the last question. So here we go. We asked 100 anime fans, with the prevalence of streaming options now, do you still buy physical releases? How many of our 100 fans said no, they no longer buy physical releases?
Like 85. 59. 80. Very, very.
50, right down the middle with 50. Okay. Maybe make it difficult. Is the right number higher or lower than 50?
Higher.
Higher, you say. Okay, higher. The actual number of anime anime fans who no longer buy physical releases is 38, not higher. So, that means you guys, in a game that you need to win in order to stay in the match, get to go to your cards first. Okay, guys, here's your first card. It's falling over. It's a 2. I guess you want to keep this. We're going higher. All right, higher than a 2. 8. Right down the middle.
3. I still want to risk it. I'll go lower.
All right, going on, going lower. All right, lower than an 8? No. All right, remember you go back to the 2. You guys get a free shot at your cards. If you go all the way, you win. You don't get to change this. You start with a 4. Higher than a 4. 6. Going on, going higher. All right, higher than a 6. 8. Gonna freeze. All right, there you go. So that was a gift, and you only have 2 cards to go to win the match. And you guys get the next question. So here we go. We're having fun. Whoops, that's too many questions. Come back here. All right, this time, folks, we asked 100 con-goers again. Have you ever lied to your job to get out of work so that you can attend a con? How many of our 100 people have admitted yes, they have lied to their job? 70 out of 100 have lied. All right. You guys going higher or lower than 70? Lower, you think? Okay. So let's see what happens. Anyone in the audience lie to get to Zenkaikon? Yeah. So there you go. The actual number of con-goers who lied to their job to get out of work so they can attend a con is 28. It was much lower. All right. There you go. All right. You got the best card in the pack. You got a deuce. I assume you want to keep it. Higher than a 2. A 6. We've been here before. All right. Higher than a 6. Oh, it's a 4. All right. Back to the 2 you go. And you guys get a free shot. You can't change the 8. Call this card. Higher than an 8. A jack. What do you want to do here? Going to go on, you're going to go lower. If this is lower than a jack, you win the game, the match, and you get to go on to the bonus round. Lower than a jack. Yeah! All right, ladies, if you go ahead and muck these cards, get them out of the way, and get the money cards ready, I have congratulations in order for this lovely couple. Give it up for them. I would ask if this is the most exciting thing that's happened in the last 6 months, but I know the answer already. So, would you like a bonus prize? I'll give you a bonus prize. So, this is older than you are, but that's okay. This is a Robotech LED light. So you can get your on in the comfort of your own home. I assure you it works. We tried to give this away on Sale of the Century and failed. Now it's yours. So there you go. Congratulations. Courtesy of Play Your Cards Right. We're going to take a break and we're going to try to give these lovely people a chance at a year of Crunchyroll. We'll do that right after this. Stay tuned. There you go, you finally get to hear that. All right, welcome back to Play Your Cards Right, the debut show. We've got a winning couple, and they are getting ready to play Points for Prizes. What do points make?
Prizes!
And if you go all the way, again, if you can get to 4,000 points, you can turn this card over, and if you get it right, you win a year of Crunchyroll. Okay? We start you off with 200. I ask you a question, remember if you get it right, you go up 50. You get it wrong, you go down 50. Here's your question. In Soul Eater, Who is Black Star's weapon partner? Is it Tsubaki or Soul?
No help.
Soul.
Soul is incorrect. I'm sorry, Tsubaki. Have to take 50 away, but that's okay. You're still building up. Remember, we give you an extra 200 right here. So if you're a little daring with your betting, you can still get up to that 4,000 that you need, okay? Remember, you have a choice of 2 base cards. Your first card is a king. Do you want to keep the king?
Yes.
How much do you want to bet? All of it, 150. Lower than a king, it's a 7. Good news is you doubled your stake. The bad news is you got a nasty card that you can't change. How much you want to bet on the next turn of the card?
50 higher.
50 lower.
50 lower than a 7. Going against the odds. Let's see if that helps. 50 lower than a 7? No, it's an 8. It's even worse than the 7. You're down to 250. Remember, we're going to give you an extra 200 here. So, right down the middle, how much and what do you want to call here? 50 lower again than an 8. We got to get lower sometime. 50 lower. No! It's a queen. All right, so that puts you down to 200. We'll give you another 200 right here to put you up to 400. Now, mathematically speaking, we're not going to get to 4,000. But you've got a great card. But do you want to keep that queen?
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep the queen. If you can get it over 3,000, you get a nicer prize than if you get it over 2,000. So keeping that in mind, how much and call this next card? All of it lower. All of it lower. Come on, be there. Yeah! Hang on. If you can get it, 700 will put you to where you need to be to get to 3,000 in the nice prize. So you don't have to bet it all and blow it right here. You can still come out with a prize, okay? So if you're going to bid a lot, I'd say 7, which should be your bid. So what do you want to do here?
700 higher.
700, higher than a 4. Come on, be there. Yes! All right, 1,500 is what you're at. If you play it conservative, there is a nice prize at 2,000. If you bet it all, there's a nicer prize at 3,000. All right, all of it higher? Okay. All of it higher. On the turn of the card, you win nothing or the nicest prize that's not the grand prize. Higher than a 5. Yeah! Go ahead, do that. I like that. If I know anything at all about Homestuck fandom, and thank you very much. Breeze. Get up, Bree. I know that Homestuck fandom are also fans of other things. And at 3,000 points, I have something that I know for a fact many of you also enjoy. I have it behind my back, courtesy of Mr. Arthur, one of my loyal friends and true, one of my good benefactors, a DVD Blu-ray combo of Attack on Titan. And this is your prize at the 3,000 point level with our compliments from Player Cards Right. Give it up for them. Okay, and that is all the time that we have for our debut show of Player Cards Right. Did you guys have fun? Yeah! Thank you so much, YouTube. I hope I did Brucey a good deed on this, but of course with the liking and the subscribing and all of that stuff. And I'll end it with one of Bruce's, and some of you in the audience will know what to say. It was nice to see you. To see you. Nice! 3 of you got it. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow for Pressure Luck. Bye for now.